So functions of the liver include storage, metabolism, detoxification, removal of substances, synthesis of substances, and production of bile. So let's talk about these. So first of all, storage. You get storage of glucose. Glucose molecules are these little green molecules, and we store them in the complex carbohydrate glycogen. You get storage of cholesterol and storage of triglycerides inside the liver, and you get storage of vitamins, vitamin K, vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin D, and vitamin B12. Lipid metabolism takes place in the liver, and this is just showing you how lipids are metabolized in this image. We'll talk about that in more detail when we get to the next chapter. Amino acid metabolism can happen in the liver. You can get transamination and deamination reactions, which take amino acids and turn them into keto acids. And again, we'll talk more about how that works when we get into the metabolism chapter. Detoxification happens in the liver of various drugs. We're not going to spend a lot of time talking about it. Removal of substances. So wastes, there are what are called Kupffer cells, which are found. This is a picture, a microscopic image of the liver, and the Kupffer cells are going to be removing various things from the liver. You have circulating hormones that get removed at the level of the liver, antibodies that get removed from the liver. You can synthesize plasma proteins in the liver, and the liver produces bile, which is important for emulsifying fat and helping you to break it down. So bile is going to neutralize and dilute stomach acid and emulsify fat. And some people are prone to developing stones in their gallbladder. The gallbladder is basically a storage depot for bile that's been made by the liver. But what happens is a person can develop stones that are very painful, and they look like this. So these are gallstones, and oftentimes a person that has this usually has the 4 F's. They're female, they're fat, they're fertile, and they're over 40. So a lot of times you'll see that type of person develop gallstones. A lot of women develop it when they're pregnant as well. And you don't have to have all 4 of those. That's just 4 of the common risk factors, I guess I would say. The flow of bile and pancreatic juice we have talked about already, but essentially bile is created by the liver, and it can enter here, and then it can be stored in the gallbladder. The common bile duct is where bile ejected from the gallbladder and the liver enters down and goes towards the small intestines. It will join with the pancreatic duct here to form the hepatopancreatic ampulla, which then empties its secretions into the small intestines.